is a Bramble Jam podcast. Hi, I'm Bran, and I love Lifetime movies.
Hi, I'm Patrick Serrano, and I'm a Lifetime movie expert.
I'm Dan, and I despise Lifetime movies, and this is the Deck the Hallmark Podcast.
Podcast.
Brandon and friends host this podcast. We hope you like this jolly podcast.
Yeah, we got to work on that name.
Yeah, we really do. It's bad as it's ever been.
Deck
Really,
the Lifetime Uncorked.
we're back to that because a while we just
We're
did
back
Deck
to
the
that.
Hallmark.
But it's Lifetime.
You know,
Uncorked.
we never really had a meeting about like what's the
are
brand
we?
of this.
What are
we need a
we?
marketing meeting.
That's right.
Patrick Serrano,
we're here.
It's been too long. It's been so long that you celebrated a birthday as of this recording, I believe yesterday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, me and Northwest had a birthday.
Northwest, the two important
yes.
June 15th birthdays.
Yes.
Yep.
Who's Northwest?
She's a little bit younger than me, but
The child of Kim Kardashian.
Oh,
And Kanye.
right.
Yes.
They have
Yes.
Northwest, and they have
Southeast.
Southeast.
Southeast. Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, happy
Yes.
birthday. For the next 2 months,
Thanks.
you're older than me. For the next 6 weeks or so. How's it feel?
We're going to roll with it. I couldn't remember my age. I'm at that point where
What's
I'm
my
like,
age
how
again?
old?
What's my
Yeah.
age again?
For real. I had to call them, and Mark, what's his name, told me that I'm 43.
Yes,
That's
from,
right.
Blink 182. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Hoppus.
83.
Hoppus.
Hoppus. 83 birthdays.
Wow.
That's Patrick
Yep.
and I. 83 birthdays. Best year, apparently. That's what they're saying.
The best year.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a
Absolutely.
pretty good year. Both of you guys entered the world.
same summer. Man, what a summer.
Was anyone bad born in 83?
No, I think everybody born in
No.
83 was pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I checked celebrity, what is it called?
Celebrity birthdays? Yeah.
Celebrity birthdays. And first of all, I'm not on there, so that's
What?
weird. But
All
yeah,
right,
no, that was
you
a pretty
ready?
good list.
You ready for the people
Yeah.
born in 1983?
Okay, hit me.
Emily Blunt.
Let's hear it.
Okay, she's good.
Andrew Garfield.
Great.
Chris Hemsworth.
Andrew Garfield's older than I thought he was.
Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse.
Future.
R.I.P.
Jonah Hill. Okay, so we don't have all winners.
Oh, Jonah Hill would be the worst one on that list.
Yeah,
So
Carrie
far.
Underwood.
Mm.
She's well.
Mila Kunis.
She's American Idol.
Spencer Pratt. Oh, man.
Oh,
Okay.
another bad one.
Kate Bosworth.
Governor
Maggie
Spencer Pratt?
Grace. Amber Tamblyn.
I don't know an
Oh, I love her.
Tamblyn.
Amber Tamblyn's married to David Cross, but also an actor, a great actor in
Okay.
her own right.
Yeah.
Pippa
Joan of
Middleton.
Arcadia.
Pippa Middleton.
Oh, man. Pippa.
Yeah. And then some folks I don't know, but I guess are famous, but I don't know.
right.
them. Some,
That's a pretty good list.
yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at
It's good.
19. Look
It's
at
like
1992.
Henry
for comparison.
Cavill. Henry Cavill.
Okay.
Yeah.
1992 for some reason.
Yeah, look up 92 just
Let's
for
see.
Adolf Hitler. Can you believe it?
No.
First name, Cole Sprouse.
All right. Cole's cool.
Cardi B.
Cardi B. Okay.
Demi Lovato.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Selena Gomez. Nick,
I think 92 is winning.
Nick Jonas. Miley Cyrus.
a
Taylor
really good year.
Lautner.
Pretty good list.
Logan Lerman.
They got
that?
the Lerman on there?
Sean Johnson.
Logan Lerman.
The gymnast?
I believe so, yes.
Mhm.
Francis Cobain. DeVito. I don't know who that is.
DeVito.
There's no way this
Living
is better.
DeVito. Oh, God.
Is there a all right? Selena Gomez, pretty famous.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, I think there's more famous people in 92
No.
than
Then
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth, Emily Blunt, Andrew Garfield, Amy Winehouse.
you're right. Okay, you're right.
What are we talking about here?
Well, are we talking
I don't know.
Instagram
It's tough.
followers?
It's tough.
What are we
It
talking
isn't
about?
tough. The 80 now 92 people are younger, so maybe they haven't got like maybe in the next decade they'll overtake it. Maybe the Lerm will really hit his stride.
Yeah.
Adolf Hitler,
There's a
92.
lot
Can you
of
believe it?
singer, not a lot of actors.
That's right.
On the 92 list.
Yeah,
I mean,
Mhm. A lot of
all those
Disney-
singers
Disney.
are actors on Disney, so
it's true.
I guess.
Yeah,
there you
Demi
go.
Lovato, Selena Gomez, Nick Jonas in a row there.
Woo,
Man,
what a year. And
Big
Bran.
year. Big year for Disney stars.
Charlie XCX.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's pretty big.
John Boyega from Star Wars.
He's pretty
Daisy
big.
Ridley from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Freddie Highmore, Good Doctor.
Good doctor.
That's right.
Good doctor's on
Josh
there.
Hutcherson, PETA.
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 Peter.
Yeah, Neymar,
Okay,
very
this is
famous Brazilian
very
soccer player,
interesting.
right?
All right, let us
Yeah.
know in the chat.
Aaron Judge, you guys win. Aaron Judge
Okay.
is a
Let us
92
know
birthday.
which
83 is better.
which
We all
year's
know it.
better.
You know why? Daniel Thompson and Patrick Serrano.
You're not wrong.
I don't know who you want
That's
from me.
true. That's true. In this
But also
room
Brandon
right
Gray,
now,
Selena Gomez. Who's mad at that coupling?
It's a good coupling.
is
It's a good
yeah.
coupling. It's a good coupling.
Selena Gomez is not on this podcast right now.
No, she is not. Or is she, Selena?
Selena, come on out.
Hey guys, it's me, Selena Gomez.
Selena, big fan of The Jealous Bride.
The Jealous Bride.
On Lifetime, which is what we're talking about
Marin
today.
in the chat says riveting content. And I
Thank
can't
you.
tell if she's being sarcastic or not, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know.
Summer 84 was a great year. You know, I know that because that's when my wife was born.
Oh.
There you go.
All right. We are talking about The Jealous Bride today. This
It's
is a
bride
Lifetime.
season.
It's bride season.
Okay.
I didn't know that if
June brides. You've heard of it.
Yeah. June weddings, Hallmark used to do.
yes,
That's right.
Yeah. So Lifetime's still on that beat.
Okay, they're still on the
Someone's
beat.
got to be.
What is has anything stuck out this year from Lifetime for you?
So we last spoke for the
Easter
Easter,
movie.
Yeah, man.
faith-based movie. They
Yes.
kind of rolled with the faith-based movies until last week.
Oh,
so
wow.
they've been doing
Yeah,
faith-
this is not although
loosely
the-
faith-based.
this movie is loosely faith based.
Wow.
It is.
There
it
is
is.
like
There's-
some really interesting religious tie-in into this
Huh.
movie.
And it's the same writer of this movie did one last week called something like adultery, something about adultery.
Adultery for
And it was
Christ.
very religious. It was
AFC.
very religious
Yeah.
with a Jasmine guy, and like there was a whole praying scene where I don't know how you guys pray, but usually I just do like world peace and like a new face mask or something. And
When you pray, you do like world peace and a face
No, I
mask.
appreciate that because you
Yeah.
start
So when
with
you're
the
praying,
big
you
one.
say,
like obviously
Dear
this is-
heavenly being,
I say this is what I do. Okay, this is in my head. I say, I go to bed. I'm laying on my pillow, just like this, and then I say, God bless the world and make world peace. Can I please have more face masks and good night.
can I please have more face masks? Like you want them for free?
Sure, yeah, just send them my
Your
way.
prayer is world peace, and I would like to not pay for my face
out of
masks.
curiosity, has it worked
Right.
yet?
I mean, I did buy some Korean face masks on Amazon, and I've had them for like a whole year.
So it makes
so
you
many.
wonder,
Oh, it's like
maybe it's fit-
5 loaves and
and
fishes.
fishes sitch.
I will say this: it is unfair. Patrick Serrano and I born in the same year, and his face is unblemished. It's
true.
crazy. If you ever meet this guy, you come to Bramblefest and meet him. He takes care of his face. And so
I try.
to pray for free face masks, for me to pray for that wouldn't make any sense but for Patrick to pray for that, two miracles, world peace, and then an abundance of free face masks, it's starting to make
There you go.
sense. And then you're asleep by that.
you know
point.
what?
And then I'm
I
out.
will add your face masks to my prayer list. How about that?
In what order? Where's it going to be on your list? Though?
And probably not as high as it is on yours, but I'll get
Right.
to it. You know,
It'll be on there.
It'll be on there.
And so basically, what we've learned is Lifetime's, even though they're doing the faith-based movies, it's not really teaching me anything. I haven't really learned anything new, but they really leaned into it.
yes.
Sarah
Yes.
Drew did one about
Yeah.
I
a
remember
fire.
this, yes.
There was a dog or something.
But this is an interesting one because it's heavy on the stripping.
It's heavy on the stripping.
This movie is heavy. It is that for
Loosely
per
faith
capita of
based.
Lifetime movies, I've seen the most stripping.
Wow.
Per capita. But also
Loosely face based.
multiple prayers. So
Yes.
it really threw me for a
World
loop.
peace face masks.
Yeah. World
Right.
Peace
So
Festival.
it's like, what are we doing over at Lifetime? I do not know, because this movie is not for the very religious people,
No.
and then the people like me who pray for face masks. I don't think their message is landing on me in the way they want it to.
Sure. But what do we need to know? What does Dan need to know? Because Dan has not seen this movie. Only you and I have.
That is true.
What does Dan need to know before going into this one?
Okay, so Dan, the movie is called The Jealous Bride.
Yes.
We got a very bad Photoshop thing happening here of the two stars, which would be Amber Stevens West, who you may remember from Greek on ABC Family.
Okay. They both look a little familiar. I remember the show.
She's in a TV show.
He's
TV
blurry
movies.
in the picture.
He is blurry. Yes.
Very blurry. And I thought that was a error, but no, that's how they designed it.
Yeah.
So he's Michael Xavier. He's a very hunky TV movie guy.
Okay.
And then there's also Donna Benedicto, who is the said stripper.
The said stripper.
Well, retired stripper.
We'll get to it. Classy is her name.
Classy is her name. Her
not fancy.
Michael Xavier, a 1985 birthday.
So close.
Good
looking fella, though.
Was in Shazam.
Oh my gosh, so great.
Yeah, and you're saying he's in a lot of these?
He's in a lot of these.
Oh my
He's
goodness,
in,
he
Christmas
is in a
ones,
lot of these. Wild Card, Sideline 2 Intercepted, Trading Up Christmas, 100 Lies, Kill Victoria, The Amityville Curse, Don't Hang Up, A Christmas Treasure.
Wow.
That's where we saw him with that's the Jordan Sparks. One of the worst Hallmark movies ever made. He's the
that is
lead.
a real snoozer.
Cool. Beware the Midwife, A Christmas Mission, all of these movies in the last 6 years.
Wow.
Still, Christmas
He's
Comes
been
Twice,
busy.
Christmas on Wheels, Tempted by Danger, Clark Sisters. We're still in just 6 years. He's done all of those.
Busy boy, but
That's
not
crazy.
more
He's nailing
important than the Jealous Bro.
Of course not.
Yes. The bride, she's the star.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's her
she's
day.
jealous.
Absolutely. Shall we dive in?
Yes, let's do it. So, okay, the movie starts off tonally interesting. So,
Yeah.
It's very scary at the top. It's got like the suspenseful music, and she's walking around like in a trench coat. It's almost like a spy thriller.
I thought she was going to get taken.
Okay.
I thought that there was going to be some sort of like put a bag over her head or something.
But it didn't happen.
No, the complete opposite happens, which is why it's notable because it's a proposal. It's
a proposal.
What?
Yeah.
Suspenseful music? You thought she's going to be taken and it's a proposal?
It's a proposal.
Oof.
Yeah.
It's a romantic proposal.
Granted,
He writes, "Will you marry me?" in flowers, right?
Yes, the music does change when you see the "Will you marry me?" It's like
It's meant to play on lifetime viewers' expectations.
Yeah, you're
I got you.
expecting.
Okay.
You're expecting the bag over the head, but you get proposal.
Definitely. And we meet our couple. We have Meg Hackett. I wrote down the last name because I thought it was funny.
Meg Hackett.
She's hacking it.
I don't think she's
And
gonna
then
hack it.
Josh. Josh is the husband to be, and they've been like on again, off again. So apparently he like emotionally cheated. Is that what it's called?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
And every relationship
affair.
has an emotional affair. Every relationship has their boundaries, and I guess he crossed whatever boundaries she went off on.
Right.
And we learn about old Meg. Old Meg.
Like an old shark?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
It's like the old. It's like the old hack.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's talking to her friend at the engagement party, and she's like, "Oh, I don't want old Meg to come out." And her friend's like, "Yeah, that was really bad when you stalked that person he had the emotional affair with, and sent threatening letters and did all that type of stuff. Like basically, she was the lifetime villain in her last relationship."
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. 100%. That's old
And
Meg,
she's-
though.
Old Meg,
That's
not
old
new
Meg.
Meg.
And she's jealous. She's the jealous bride.
In the words-
I'd say it's the title of the movie.
In the words of 1992 baby Nick Jonas, jealous.
It's good.
Thanks.
Good stuff.
That's
man.
a Nick Jonas
Yeah.
song.
I will
Yes.
say, apparently, Cole and Dylan Sprouse were twins because Dylan was also on that list, and I didn't shout him out. I'm sorry.
Why'd you not shout out Dylan?
Because they weren't next to each other. It wasn't
Oh
Cole
my
Sprouse. It was like
gosh.
Cole Sprouse and a bunch of space bar. It was like a bunch of people, and then Dylan Sprouse. By that point, we
You
had
know
gone on
what,
something
though?
else.
It's on me. I didn't point out that would
Yeah.
also Dylan.
It's your birthday
I'm
year.
sorry.
Right. But I guess Cole is the better twin.
That's what they're saying.
He's the better Sprouse.
I mean, I'm not going to say one twin's better than the other, but we love Tia.
Yeah,
That's all
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
yeah, we do. No, time out. Yes, we love Tia. That is correct. Yeah. I was making sure I had that right before I confirmed, but yes,
You got to think about it.
you do.
Okay. Anyways, twins. We could do a whole podcast about twins.
but we won't.
I've got them, and I
won't.
don't have a favorite. They're both wonderful.
Yes. So Meg has this kind of like thing going on, but it doesn't really come into play other than to make her seem like a jealous bride. Basically.
Yes. Yeah.
The name of the movie. Yes.
So we cut to work. Now we're at Josh's work with his friend Rich. Matt Hamilton, just shouting him out because I think he's cute and he's always like the friend in these movies. And there's a new hire, Simone. And Simone is coming in. She's got a leather skirt, like high slit. She's like working the room, coming in hot.
It is. I'll just say it's a bold first day outfit. It is a bold first day outfit.
All right.
HR might have something to say about the dress code.
Go big or go home.
Yeah,
there you go.
Patrick provided a picture. That's her first day.
That is
at work.
a bold first day
First
outfit.
day of work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope. Can't confirm.
Yeah. I mean, I think I like it, but I think HR might have something to say.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, if you first day, you can ask for forgiveness instead of permission. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know where the line is.
Very true.
That's
very
right.
true. And since we're on the topic of like HR and stuff like this movie is very like judgmental on strippers and like just any type of like,
because it's loosely faith-based. You can't have a loosely faith-based movie that's pro-stripper.
yeah, it was like very anti-stripper
Wow.
from the get-go. So, and I was like, what is happening? Like Lifetime has like undercover stripper where you go undercover to save your daughter from like the stripper, whatever. And we learn all the strippers have a heart of gold. This is going against that completely.
Yes.
Wow.
Completely.
Wow.
But Simone is like Josh's
You got it.
what am I saying?
Here we go.
Simone is the mentee of Josh.
Yes.
He's like her mentor.
Yes. Assigned to him from the boss. They work in like stocks and bonds.
They
and
trade,
stuff. They
imports,
do stuff. They have
exports,
clients and they try to do the whole
business
thing.
of big business.
But
get
you
it?
can see when he
It really
sees her, his eyes kind of get big for a second, like he recognizes her.
Uh-oh.
But then, she's playing it cool at this point in time. And so he's like, kind of like, oh, okay, so she doesn't recognize me. But
Yeah,
However,
she does recognize him.
she does because Rich, his coworker, had a bachelor party and she was the stripper at the bachelor party.
Oh,
Not
no.
like they were like at the strip club. They were not like at a home situation. So it's like, she was just
She was just working.
amongst
She was
her
at work.
coworkers. Yeah. And you get a little flash of like Josh and Simone like in the room and you're like, uh-oh, something happened, but we don't know what.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Yes, but once the boss kind of leaves, she says, "Hey, don't worry. It's or basically your secret's safe with me." And he's like, "Wait, what now?" And she's like, "Yeah, of course I remember you. One of those numbers,
Oh yeah, and he's like, "Don't worry, I won't tell anyone at work that you used to be a stripper."
Yeah, 100%.
Your secret's safe with me too.
Got it.
That's right.
And old Meg is not going to like this once she finds out. We know that.
No,
Full shark attack.
Full shark attack. That's exactly right.
Jealous bride.
Yes. So they're at a couple's dinner with Josh and old Meg and Matt Hamilton.
New Meg.
Old Meg's not out.
Old Meg's not out yet.
You're right. Okay, they're nice. But Simone crashes the party. She walks up on the couple and she's like, "Oh my gosh, it's my work husband."
Yeah.
And like don't do that, guys. Like, don't call people your work husband or your work wife. Like, what? We're putting that in the past. That is so 2008. Okay, that's so 2008.
Yeah.
Nice, Fergie.
I will say, I personally,
Black Eyed Peas reference by Patrick.
am I still allowed to reference you guys as my work husbands or no?
I mean, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that.
Okay, I've been doing it for years now, but I'll stop.
You can't with me. It's
Okay,
fine.
thank you.
Yeah, and there might be listeners who are like, "Oh no, I do that," and I'm here to tell you, stop. Don't do that.
I would say that there is such a rare exception where that's right, that it's okay to do it, that I'm with Patrick on this.
Yeah, no, it's always been a weird thing.
Yeah.
It's an especially weird thing. Come on. It's an especially weird thing when you walk up to someone's table. They're clearly with their significant other,
correct.
and then you go,
Yes.
work white, and they've only worked together for one day at this point.
Yikes.
One day,
Yikes.
first day.
Yeah. And you can see old Meg is starting to. You can see old Meg coming to life there.
She has like a glass of a wine glass in her hand, and I wanted that glass to shatter from the rage of her. Like, that I would have laughed so hard. I haven't seen that in a Lifetime movie in a while, and this was the perfect time for it to happen.
Yeah.
So we go to pastor counseling. I don't know what to call this, like marriage counseling before you get married.
Premarital counseling.
Like they did. With Robin Williams and Mandy Moore, that movie where they do the premarital
License to Wed.
License to Wed. And you got to go to the thing and get the pastor to sign off on it.
Premarital counseling. Yeah. That's big thing in the Christian
That's what
service.
they're doing.
Yeah.
And she's talking about like, how it made her feel and like we get the past of the emotional affair. And she ended up hooking up with a married man at one time too. So they have like a sorted past.
Yes. But that's old Meg.
That's old Meg.
Nothing to worry about.
Nah.
Right. Until she finds a picture while she's unpacking a box of stripper Simone with Josh, and old Meg comes out and she holds nothing back. She yells at Josh and she says, "You sentimental old fool." She tears up the photo.
Was there a picture of him from his bachelor party with a stripper?
Well, so it's not his bachelor party, it's his buddy's bachelor
party. Why was there
a
picture of him and his buddy's bachelor party with a stripper?
I don't know why he kept this
Isn't
picture.
the whole point of like the movie The Hangover explicitly shows you that the point is like we don't share any of these pictures.
We know we will find out why they took a picture together. I don't know why he held on to this picture.
Real stupid.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, perhaps he is a sentimental old fool.
Old Meg going hard in the paint with sentimental old fool.
I mean, that got a laugh out of me. I was like, sentimental old fool. Like delivering in a heated way. It was delivered in a heated way.
Yeah. That's not even a possibility in a Mad Lib to get to that one. Sentimental old fool. I thought you were joking.
But rips it up. But in the middle of the night, she goes back downstairs, takes all the things out of the trash can, tapes them back up. Old Meg is back.
Oh, no.
Old Meg is back. It's like me with chocolate cake.
100%, Patrick. I get it.
You see a chocolate cake and you go, you sentimental old fool, and you throw it in the trash. And then that night, you creep down the stairs.
Guys, if you haven't not even accidentally, if you haven't thrown a piece of cake in the trash in the middle of the night, gone and got it, have you even lived?
I guess I've not lived.
You have not lived. You have not lived. So it does seem
that's
like
relatable.
It does seem like old Meg is back. What's she going to do? We're going to find out after this break.
Great.
How about that? We'll be right back. To be clear, welcome back. We are calling her old Meg, but just put yourself.
But she references herself as I don't want to go back to old Meg.
But put yourself in old Meg's shoes here. Okay? Old Meg is sitting at dinner with your new fiance, and someone comes up and says, "I'm the work wife," and you're like, "Okay, that's interesting." And then he says, "That's nothing. She just started working. It is what it is." And then you find a picture of her and your fiance where she is dressed in a very a scandalous way in a Polaroid. You're like, oh, so old Meg coming out here is fully justified.
From what I've heard so far, hard to blame Meg for the reaction, especially if all she did was say, "You sentimental old fool."
You sentimental old fool.
That would be the coincidence. There would be so incredibly strong. There's no way you wouldn't start to have these feelings like something's going on. I'm with Meg. Right. I'm not even calling her old Meg. I'm going to say I'm with current new Meg.
Yeah.
In this.
And we haven't even said Simone is like really hot. Like Simone, like is work attire aside, is just like gorgeous. Great hair, like great. Just everything is like popping.
Plenty to be jealous about.
Nick Jonas style.
Absolutely, absolutely. So Simone is flipping it though. She's telling Josh, she's like, "Oh my gosh, old Meg is coming after me. She is sending me threatening notes and she's scaring me. She's
she does
freaking out over stuff."
Calls her, right? She calls her and basically is like, "Hey, I need you to back off," basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and so
she does.
Yeah, and so Simone then takes that to Josh and is like, "Can you believe?" Like she's trying to this is what, so she calls her and is like, hey, you got to back off my man, right? You
Yep.
got to back off my man. So then Simone goes into Josh's office and is like, I have to ask you about the Donnie report. And she's like clearly like all frazzled. And Josh is like, hold on, something is clearly wrong. We don't need to talk about Donnie report right now. What's going on? And she's like, it's just, your girlfriend, fiance, she called me. And then, one of those things.
Yeah.
And then she gives him this whole thing and he's like, don't worry about it. I'll talk to her. And she turns around and walks out with a big smile on her face.
Got him.
The plan is working.
Reeling old Meg
That's
back
exactly right.
Definitely. And like, she's like, Meg is starting to hear things at night. She's like looking out the window. She's like concerned that Simone is stalking her. And she's like, to the point of running out of the house and almost getting hit by a car because she's like convinced that Simone is out there, but you cannot find her lurking anywhere. And we can't really see if it's her or not.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just somebody lurking around. I think it might be her, guys.
So Meg
think so?
calls in reinforcements. She calls her best friend Caroline.
Yes. Shows
As you
Caroline the picture, like the Polaroid that she taped back together. And Caroline is like, well, let's look and try to see what we can find out. They see like a sign in the background of the picture and she's able to, Caroline's our computer whiz here, is able to figure out this place, the Trickster's Hideout.
Trickster's
Hideout.
Trickster's Hideout. Of course. Yeah.
And
of course, man.
they decide, let's go to the Trickster's Hideout and see if we can find anything else about this girl.
Yeah. And the
that's
thing
a good
about
friend right there.
Great friend.
Great friend. But she is so afraid of being seen at a strip club. She wears a full on disguise. She has like the headscarf. She has the glasses.
All things that would make you stand out more.
Yeah. Yeah. And when they go to the Trickster's Hideout, she doesn't take a drink because she doesn't want to get herpes. And I'm like, wow, that is like really rude to say out loud. And, a strip club, I've been to strip clubs. I've been to gay strip clubs and I've been to strip clubs. And the straight strip clubs are pretty nice, I think. That I don't
So
think
the gay ones aren't?
Yeah. What are you saying?
No, the gay ones are not nice.
Really?
The straight ones, the straight ones have like rules and they have, they like have champagne service and all that stuff.
There's no rules in a gay strip club.
Look, I'll take you to the Lucky Horseshoe in Chicago, and you'll see what I mean. There's no table service. Okay.
Oh man,
that's all I'm saying.
Is the gay strip club Outback Steakhouse? No rules, just right.
That's right.
Gay strip
exactly.
club.
Yes,
exactly.
100%.
It's funny you mentioned Outback Steakhouse because that's kind of the vibe of this strip club. They're all like cowboy themed, and they're like fully clothed like cowboy strippers. Like there's no sexy like lingerie or anything like that. It is a
Listen, this is Trickster's
Tame.
Hideout
It's
midday. It's midday
Trickster's Hideout.
Right.
Midday.
But
True.
they go and they show the picture to the bartender, and he's like, "You're gonna want to talk to Patrick."
I know.
Who's back
I know.
there? He's
I
the
feel
other
like
ball.
whenever they do that, they're shouting out me.
Yes, 100%.
Patrick is such a random name that they would like. Obviously, they're talking about me.
They're talking about
100%.
Star of Lifetime movies himself.
Patrick is in the back having somebody audition for him behind a closed door.
That's not how that works, guys.
Not even at the gay ones?
No, you have to
I thought there were no rules.
You have to submit a self-tape. We all know how it works, okay? Ask Jax about it.
Okay.
Ask Jax about it. Got it. She
Yeah.
really should be in on this conversation. You know what I mean? Like
She
that's
knows
really,
about the self-tapes.
This is for me. This was a very uncomfortable scene.
Oh, Bran. Poor Bran.
I didn't enjoy this. I didn't appreciate it. And this sleazeball Patrick over there, not you, is having this conversation while this girl is dancing on him. It was weird vibe.
It was
I didn't
weird.
like it.
Yeah,
but he
it
did
was
successfully play creep ball, so good for
There
him.
you go.
He did. And the movie is just really hitting home that, strippers are like in like, they're like being human trafficked, basically, is what this movie is saying.
Yes.
Which, isn't true. Does it happen? Sure. I bet it happens. But, most of these things are above board.
And you most likely won't get herpes from drinking.
Yes.
Most likely.
No, I don't think that's how herpes works.
I don't think that's how it works at all.
I'm not a doctor, but
there's no rules.
No rule. There's no rules in a gay strip.
There's no rules.
Happy Pride, everybody. I'm glad we covered it. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
Oh, that's good. Yeah, we nailed it.
Yeah. No, this was important. So they basically pay him to give them the name of the girl in the Polaroid, and he's like, "That's classy. We loved classy."
Classy her name is Classy?
Her name while she was dancing.
Her stripper name was Classy.
Classy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. And he's like, one of my best girls.
And here's like an old flyer of one of her nights or something.
Yep. So of course, old Meg comes out and is all about sabotage, and she uploads that flyer and sends it to everyone in the company.
Yeah, that was a move. That was a move. But her thinking here is this is a stock. This is serious money business company.
Serious money business company.
Yes.
That's how you know.
And they have lots of clients with also
the shareholders,
exports, shareholders, stock, IPO.
They can't,
serious money business company.
They don't want these classy pictures damaging the brand. So once everybody gets them, they won't want her to be around anymore. Which is what happens.
That's what happens.
Mm-hmm. They call her in there. Boss is firing her. It's a whole thing.
On the spot.
Yeah, on the spot. You're gonzo. The boss is like, wish I didn't have to do this. You were great. You showed great promise, but can't have you doing that. But Josh for some reason is called into the meeting and is like, we can't, this isn't okay. This is weird. She needs to stay. She's really good. I'll make sure that everything's good. And
he goes to bat for her.
Goes to bat.
He really does.
All right, Josh.
But then he goes home and Meg's like, okay, I have something to admit. I leaked the photos.
Yeah.
Old Meg.
She doesn't come right out and say it. She ends up kind of saying it in anger because Josh is like, you won't believe what happened to Simone today at the office. Somebody sent the picture. And luckily, I went to bat for her, which is, a bold move to say to the person who is clearly jealous about the person whose job you just saved. And he seems very taken aback by the fact that she is bothered by that. And she's like, darn it, my plan didn't work. And Josh is like, you didn't do that, did you? You weren't the one. And she's like, it was me. Old Meg is back.
Old Meg's back.
Yes. And he storms off to go do yoga with the boys, which is what you do when you need to calm down from a fight.
Yeah, man.
Yes. But Josh is very, like, every time she gets remotely jealous, he gaslights her hard. Like, what's the problem? Like, it's not a big deal. I thought we've worked through this. What's the problem? Basically, like, because he has emotionally cheated on her in the past. And so the fact that we've worked through this, the fact that you're getting jealous about this again is messed up. I thought we worked through this, that type of thing. Making her feel really bad. Should she have sent the pictures to everybody in the office?
That's old Meg talking.
That's old Meg.
You know what I mean? There's nothing we can do.
We don't love that. But Josh also, buddy, just read the room, dude.
Yeah. Well, and then the movie flashes back to the night in question. We learn that Josh was actually on his best behavior. He did not, we'll get there.
Well, so really quick, can I just jump in really quickly?
Please do.
You mentioned the yoga with the boys.
Yoga with the boys, how you just blow some steam, for sure.
Yoga
they
with
didn't
the
have
boys,
their shirts off, so I just blew past.
But she shows up at the
yoga with the boys.
Yeah. And afterwards, he's kind of trying to keep his distance from her. And she's like, she kind of is like, are you crazy? Like, what's the problem? I just need to ask you about some business stuff.
Some business money.
Yeah, this is your yoga. I can show up to yoga. It's nothing weird about this. They sit down on a bench and they're talking about business stuff. Somebody in the bushes takes a picture of them. But while they're having this conversation, she's like, thanks so much for, helping me. Like you saved me back there at the job and all this stuff.
Stand-up guy.
And he says, a girl like you doesn't need saving. You're your own like superhero or something like that. Mm-hmm. And she says, that's what you said the night that we met. And that's when we get the flashback.
And then
meanwhile, in the trickster's hideout.
Yes.
Yoga with the boys.
And we learn that basically Josh was like there at the bachelor party getting a lap dance for the groom to be Rich. And he talks to Classy and ends up in a VIP room with Classy. And things are getting hot and heavy. And he's like, hey, I just want to talk. Yeah. And they talk about, how she's going to school or whatever.
The big story here is how bad his buddy Rich wanted to be with Classy. Like,
oh my gosh,
we don't get a lot of this in the movie. Like, Rich is like kind of like whatever about her being around. Like, it's not like a
but in the
deal.
Flashback, Rich is like,
no, I want her. And so he goes to like try to get her to go in with Rich into this VIP room, and she just ends up taking him into the VIP room.
Okay, and he just wants to talk.
Josh and Rich is just out there just being like, I wonder
what's going on in there in the VIP
what's going on in the VIP room.
Yeah, for real. Poor Rich. I mean, it's his day.
And this is when Josh originally breaks out the superhero line?
Yes.
Okay.
Because she basically, her whole thing is that she was only doing this for a while to pay off her student loans. But then she was making such good money that she kept with it.
Yeah.
And after talking with him, she was inspired to quit her job and go and do the thing that she has the degree for.
Yeah,
and
work in the
like,
business.
This is like you changed
you're
my life.
You're the meaning
basically.
in my life. You're the inspiration.
She tells him, you changed my life that night. So,
So very, very touching moment.
But before they leave for the night, she's like, I at least want to give you something to remember me by, since you're not going to take dance.
Okay.
And then she pulls out Polaroid. She takes the picture, hand it to him.
Okay.
And
then he kept it like a really silly old fool. What was the word? Sentimental old fool.
Sentimental old fool. Yes.
Sentimental old fool. Yeah. So we're back in the present. Meg is getting like the picture that they took on the park bench. She gets it in a package, like a little care package. There's a note in there that says like, watch your back. Exactly. Who's doing this?
Why?
In the box is also a dead rat.
Yes.
What's the metaphor there? What's she a rat about?
She said, basically,
I guess.
Dan, I will tell you what's going on here. Simone is doing all of this.
Okay.
She paid someone to take a picture of the two of them together on a park bench, sent the picture to Meg with a rat because she's a rat for ratting her out about being
sending
classy.
the pictures for being
that's
being
the
classy.
metaphor.
Okay, so Simone has hired someone.
Yes,
that's what I was missing.
And then she keeps going. She hires another person to mug her.
So this is really not about the jealous bride. It's more the angry classy.
Yes, she does this after. So Meg calls her and is like, "This has to stop. I'm coming for you," basically like a threatening voicemail. Simone gets mugged, and then she plays that voicemail for the police officers. They arrest
oh my gosh
Meg because of it, and then we find out not too long after that Simone hired somebody to come and mug her.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and there's like a missing watch and like some other stuff that he stole, so it looked legit.
Right,
but then
he
just
brings it back. Yeah, brings it back.
Cool.
And so at this point, like Josh is thinking like Simone is like being like, "Hey, your girlfriend's crazy. Your girlfriend's crazy. Your girlfriend's crazy." And then after the incident where she gets mugged and then she gets arrested, and we have the voicemail, he's really being like, "Oh man, I think she might really be crazy." And it's kind of starting to.
Old Meg is
old Meg is back.
New Meg.
Old Meg is now Meg.
Old Meg's just Meg.
Also, speaking of crazy, Simone's emergency contact is Josh.
Yeah. This
I don't know why.
movie's more about a former stripper stalker is what this movie's about. It's 100%. Not a jealous bride.
No.
Yeah. It really sets us up to think that we're going one way.
Yeah.
But then we go the way
a lot like the opening scene. Maybe this movie's just streets ahead of what you guys are doing.
So he's constantly gaslighting Meg to be like, "Hey, there's nothing to worry about here." But then Simone is constantly like trying to gaslight Josh into thinking that his fiance is crazy, and is like doing all these things. And so it's a cyclical gaslight.
Yeah,
so I'm
it's a cyclical. Yes, man. At least I thought of it.
So Meg is released from custody and like gets a unmarked gun to kind of protect herself.
Unregistered gun. Unmarked gun.
Yes. You would think that after this incident, they would potentially pause the wedding planning.
You would think that they shouldn't get married at all.
They don't pause the wedding planning. They gotta go.
They're in.
See something. They gotta go see a building or something. Her parents are there, and a whole argument takes place while the parents are there. I think his dad says something like, "I'm glad you guys worked through your doubts of getting married to her." And he's like, "She didn't know about the doubts I had about marrying her."
Oh my gosh.
And that turns. So now old Meg over there has all this like, "Hey, I think that he might be into this girl. This girl's crazy.
Somebody's sending her
and
rats."
On top of all of that, now I know that my fiance had doubts about marrying me. Why are
you marrying this guy?
I know this guy sucks.
Yeah.
This guy sucks.
No, old Meg, new Meg, doesn't matter. Meg should not be with Josh. Period.
Josh sucks, and Josh is still like, I don't know what a big deal is here. We've worked through it,
but they haven't, and
which
they go back to
knows. Once you work through it, it's a once and
it's
done
done.
work through situation.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. So Josh and Simone come up with this idea to throw a wedding sprinkle instead of a wedding shower, because that will bring them closer to Meg. I don't know. Like the counselor says, like Simone and Meg need to squash things, and like maybe planning this shower will be a good idea because it will be a nice surprise for her.
Right.
And she'll see that Simone's not a bad person.
Right. And so that's what Simone tells Josh that she's going to do, where I'm going to throw you guys a party. It's going to be a thing. But the way that she gets
this movie should have been over 30 minutes ago. I don't know why Meg is around either of these people at all.
Yeah. The way that she gets Meg to this party is by sending her a note that's like, "It's time to finish this," or something really ominous. That's like, so she brings her gun with her, thinking, okay, if it's
her unmarked gun.
Her unmarked gun. If this is going to come to this, it's going to come to this. And so she walks in, and is basically like, "What's up with this note?" And she's like, I don't see what the big deal is. And pulls the gun out just as everybody comes out from like behind a thing and goes, "Surprise!" And they see her holding a gun out at her.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Somehow, that would be the worst surprise party.
Yeah. Somehow Josh couldn't hear the argument that they were having from around the corner.
It got heated. It got heated enough to pull out a gun.
A gun.
And they just were like, "Surprise."
Yes.
Oh boy.
And so Josh is like, "It's time to take a break. I'm going to go stay with my buddy Rich." And
how's this movie still happening?
I don't know. Well,
it's almost there. It's almost there.
It is.
Do we need to take another break before we get to the big finale?
We can take a break before we
do the big
reveal.
Yeah, so knock it out, and then we'll take a break.
Yeah. Let's finish the movie.
Yeah, and then we'll take a break. and then we'll say what we.
Oh my gosh! Whoa. Okay. All right. So, so basically, what happens? There's some. But since Josh is single now, he goes and spends time with Simone, and they are like making out, and like he's like, I'm on a break from.
Yeah,
we were on a break.
It was under the guise of, "Hey, come over. We got some work questions." Yeah. And then next thing you know, they're kissing.
Next thing you know,
they're kissing. And this is great. She starts to undo his belt. It's not a loud belt this time, thank goodness.
I know.
But
no jangles.
But he goes, "I don't have a." But I guess you can't say condom on Lifetime. I don't know.
I don't think you can talk about condoms in
really.
I don't have
faith-based movies.
Oh yeah, sorry. We haven't really talked about the faith-based aspect. Her friend Caroline prays with Meg multiple times during this movie.
Weird.
Yeah,
weird.
Tonally all over the place. So she goes to get a condom, which is good. Practice safe sex.
Absolutely. Yes.
Especially if you're, hooking up with someone you work with, but who it's just not
myriad reasons to grab that condom.
Yes. Yeah. You actually can get an STD from.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Herpes back on the table.
Herpes are back on the table with this.
That's right.
So
Yes. But as she's getting the condom, as we say.
This is why they don't talk about it on Lifetime. It's not that they can't.
Right.
It's just people are uncomfortable and they go condom.
Condom.
Yeah, it's not something that comes up in casual conversation.
I don't have a condom. Okay, but next time just say I don't have. You don't have
You're
to say
not
the
going to
word.
need one. I'm out of here.
Yes, because he sees the watch and he sees the threatening notes, and
Yes.
he pieces it together. So he goes and apologizes to Meg.
Yeah.
And they have a heart to heart. And oh my God, it was the most boring scene of the whole movie.
And then they get married.
Simone and Josh get married?
No.
Meg and Josh.
Meg and Josh. He finds out that Meg was right the whole time. Finds the things, finds like the notes, finds the stuff that was stolen back in the thing. And he's like, oh, my fiance was right the whole time. I should have trusted her. So they get married still.
Yeah, so it's the wedding day, and it gets to that part, the part in every wedding where, like, does anyone
have an
object to
objection?
this?
Yes.
Is that a thing
The
people
best
still
part.
do?
They still do it.
People still tossing out times for objections?
I've officiated like 3 or 4 weddings, and I think I just cut that part out.
Yeah.
It's not necessary.
It's so unnecessary.
Yeah. Because if someone leaves it in, I'm going to stand up and raise my hand.
The point of that historically is because weddings were pretty ironclad. Guys, it's pretty easy to get rid of a wedding if you need to. You know what I mean? If you find, like, object at the reception.
Object to the person one-on-one beforehand.
Yeah, plenty of time, and then you can get that baby annulled or whatever you need to do. Like, this is ridiculous.
To object in front of everybody.
Chickens or dowries have changed hands. There's no reason to object, like, on behalf of, like...
Think of the cow.
That's right, yeah. It's just an absurd thing to do in modern parlance.
You know what?
Well,
I know everybody was waiting for us to approve getting rid of that altogether. It's been approved.
This is the time to start. That's right. Take it out. Take it out,
in,
everybody.
In a Lifetime movie, you need it because this is when the dramatic moment happens where Simone comes in. She's looking a mess, but actually a hot mess, like in a good way.
Mess. You've heard the saying?
She's looking a hot mess.
Yeah. She's got a little black dress and she's got a little black gun. And she's like, I object to this wedding. And Josh is like, what are you doing with this gun here at my wedding? And he wrestles from her and everybody's like, oh my gosh. And the gun goes off during the struggle. And we just see the bride like screaming like, no. And then it cuts to like 3 months later.
That's right. And
we don't know. We don't know
we
what
don't
happened.
know. Could be
we
anything.
do know.
We do know.
She's arrested and she is in jail and she's still writing love notes to Josh, basically being like, I'll still be here for you when I get
it's
out.
that Lifetime thing where the crazy person's in jail.
This movie should have been called A Classy Obsession.
Oh, that would have been good. Yeah, the jealous bride.
Call me Lifetime. Just call me.
Because I don't think that's fair. It's not
fair at all. Not fair at all.
It's not fair to it's not jealous implies that there's for some reason when I think of jealous, like you're being jealous, it implies that you're having these feelings for no reason. When in reality, she was just. It should be called the Just Bride.
That's right. Yeah. Classy obsession.
Bride justice. Obsession. She's a lawyer and a bride.
Yeah. Although I don't agree with everything that she says about the strippers.
Right.
Yeah. Seems like everybody's got a little bit of wrong here.
She's not right in every way, but
she's right in this way.
The most rights of the three. But also, like, you don't need this guy. This guy sucks.
Yeah. Sounds like he sucks.
You can do better.
Yeah.
We'll get to it.
The sequel. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll share our thoughts on this one here on the Lifetime Uncorked.
What are you doing? We don't do it anymore.
We are now. Welcome to
Deck the Hallmark. Deck the Lifetime.
Well, it's the only one we do that has a website. No, I feel like
that's true. But I'm grandfathered in. It's confusing.
Well, if you're a grandfather, Dan's a grandfather. You guys are born the same year.
Well, that's not how that works.
Did anybody say anything about 83 versus 92? Are people?
No, they were talking about their years, and then we had somebody else talk about how they were. Beth Ann is an 83 birthday, so it proves my point right there. Obviously.
Oh yeah.
And then we had a couple more. Somebody's husband was 83. I mean, 83 clearly the consensus. I don't know why we.
Great year.
Yeah. Okay, let's share our thoughts. What do we do here, Patrick?
So we basically we explain the movie to Dan. We're going to get Dan's opinion because he did not see the movie. And we pour it up, which means we are into the movie, or we put a cork in it, which means we are not into the movie. And Dan just goes on vibes.
Yeah, goes on vibes. That's what we do.
So Dan, go on vibes.
I've got to put a cork in this movie for a number of reasons. I was entertained. So there is that, but
I mean, it's Patrick and I talking about
loosely faith-based movie that feels the need to be anti-stripper, anti-sex worker, anti-whatever else there. Pretty crazy. The prayer seemed completely out of place. Meg seems virtually justified in most of the things she does, sans a few extreme details. Why is she still with Josh? Josh seems awful, controlling and gaslighting. I don't know who to pull for. In these movies, I think it's very important. You either pull for how dastardly someone is, or you pull for them to get caught or killed. I don't have anybody to pull for here. I don't have a rooting interest in this movie at all. So unless it's very entertaining, very funny, or very gripping, you don't have me. Sorry, put a cork in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm with you on it, Dan. I'm putting a cork in this one. This would not be my lifetime movie. This was slightly more mature than what I would normally.
Yeah, I can tell you were uncomfortable at some scenes.
But it also
you're more in that Chad Montgomery stripper Christmas movie. That's your lane of Christmas.
That's exactly
Christmas
right. They
movies,
kept all their clothes on.
Yeah,
they're just basically occasionally shirtless.
It is this
right.
It's also just a frustrating movie. She shouldn't have ended up with this guy. This guy sucks. I also just feel like they could have given us more of Meg's backstory. Like, instead of telling us about how she's done this before, basically they only tell us this, Dan, but she did literally the same thing as Simone. She ruined a marriage.
Yeah.
She wanted to be with this husband. She started doing shady stuff and trying to so that's why she is so passionate about this. But they just tell us that really quickly. And so I don't know. It was not my thing. And so I'm putting a cork in it. Patrick?
Yeah, it could have been done a lot better. I think this one falls to the writing. So this writer I mentioned was the same writer that did Thou Shalt Not Commit Adultery, which came out last weekend. Wow. And it was also very faith-based and very much like mixed protagonist. Like, we didn't have a protagonist that we were rooting for. We didn't have an antagonist that we were like so against. All in favor of like doing a big twist or some type of reveal, so it just kind of muddled up the story. I think if we followed the old Meg's story more and less of the stripper, it would have been more interesting. And yeah, there was just so much slut shaming going on.
Yeah.
In this movie, which is like so like old school. I don't know. It felt like from another era of
they didn't need to
movies.
like Meg. It goes really hard with like once a stripper, always a stripper. Good and God. It's like, why did they make her hate her so much for that reason? Like, there's plenty of reasons to hate her that don't have to do with her past.
Sheesh.
Exactly. Yeah. And then the question about Josh and why she's with Josh, there is a very interesting choice. They have old Meg like screaming like she's getting murdered, but it turns into like the end of a sex scene.
Oh yeah.
So I think, yeah, I know. And Bran was so uncomfortable, but I think Josh is really good in bed is why.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
There it is.
Yeah.
We cracked the case.
So,
yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I can buy that.
But all that to say, well, and I don't doubt that from this man. He's so hot. Whatever. I'm sure that he has a nice wife, Michael Xavier, but I love the cast. But I would put a cork in it.
Very good. It's a triple cork, everybody. We did it. Congratulations to us, Patrick. We're going to do it again real soon. We're going to do it. It's not going to be very long this time, so we're very much looking forward to it. So coming back for that. Until then, maybe the first to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Deck the Hallmarks of Bramble Jam podcast produced by Brandon Gray and that Greenville, South Carolina. For more information on the show, you can go to deckthehallmark.com. Follow us on the socials at Deck the Hallmark. Leave us a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts. It helps others find the show and help the show out financially. Head on over to BrambleJamPlus.com. Be a double-decker. Find the best corner of the internet, ad-free podcasting, live video watch-alongs, movie chats, and so much more. That's BrambleJamPlus.com.